And then to the beat sample, since we there, are you surprised? I mean,
no.
Yeah, right.
Of course, that's why I picked that fight so wrong. No,
Still on that. So yeah,
my biggest worry is.
I'm kidding. Half wins.
My biggest worry is I don't know if that's a Bill and them feel, but if you rematch him and he's clean and he still hits you with the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I worry. It's sad. I worry that I think I've talked to another reporter about this. How much did that fight take out of Devin Haney? That beating goes nowhere. That stays on your body.
Yeah.
So is Devin Haney the same fighter?
Yeah.
That what he went through a beating.
Yeah.
Your body's never the same after that, man.
Yeah. When you analyze, like, we were talking about the punishment about Josh Taylor, the true punishment. What kind of punishment has he been in? And now the fight that comes to my mind, maybe because of Mark Nelson, but the fight that I had with Andre Berto was one of the more physical fights that I've been in. I was literally exhausted after that fight. I didn't even want to be in the middle of the ring and get my hand raised.
That was the first time you thought of retirement, right?
I'm literally on the ropes at the end of the fight. I said, I don't know how many more times I want to do this.
Right.
It's just how it goes, you know what I mean? So imagine, even though there were a lot of those were headbutts and, it just was a physical fight. But it stuck with me as the fight was even ending, and I knew I stopped the kid. I'm not in the stoppage. I'm in how I feel. Yeah. I'm in, do I want to do this again and feel this again? Can't imagine, even though it wasn't a lot of clean shots, it was just a couple of those clean left hooks that literally floored them, was the true physical punishment. But what about the mental punishment and the emotional punishment of this happening a couple of times? You know what I mean? The crowd going crazy and seeing you on your butt. You, like you said, you can take away the loss, but we still got this footage. It's still on YouTube and it's still on Insta and it's still on Twitter. It's like it's still here. You know what I mean? So I think it's still gonna be some healing he need to go through.
And I think that's why his dad's really pushing for that reversal. I heard they wanted to win no matter what. That may help that kid's mental a little bit. At the same time, he knows, man. Same time, I feel if he fought his fight, get off the front foot, he beats Ryan.
Yeah.
In that fight.
Yeah.
I still feel like he could have won that fight.
A little different because what Cotto went through, that was actual physical damage. Yeah. But Cotto really wasn't the same after that fight either.
No, he wasn't. But he managed to regain himself and his bearings.
Yeah.
He took that Pacquiao fight too soon thereafter. Looked shaky in beating Josh Clottey. Then Pacquiao tore through him, and it looked like, okay, this has gotten real off the rails for Cotto.
Yeah.
Then after Pacquiao, he did what he needed to do after Margarito. Rebuild himself. Pacquiao does him a favor, takes a pound of flesh out of Margarito.
Yeah.
And then once he beat Margarito in that rematch, he was back, basically. But not like he probably lost something he never quite got back in that first, in terms of speed. If you watch Cotto all the way up into the first Margarito fight, there's just something different about his hand speed thereafter.
Yeah. That's also, I'm sorry to cut you off, that's also a deadly promotion for Haney. Rematching Garcia.
Oh, it's going to be a huge fight.
Especially right away. But it's a deadly promotion for him.
What do you mean by that?
Because they talk so much before this fight. And I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to retire you and all this kind of stuff.
They did say they was going to kill him, the Haneys.
But what do you say now?
You just fight. You just
Ryan got everything. Ryan got a trump for every single spade you got now.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But not where it's gonna matter. Black and white, in all likelihood.
Yeah. But do they know how to pull out the black and white of this situation? You know what I mean?
They do, but okay. Well, good. To your point, they do. I mean, because ultimately, black and white is black and white. That's facts. That's away from speculation and conversation. But
again, when you are that, and that's what promotions are.
Right.
We don't get big promotions like we got in this one, but promotions like this, it becomes a debate back and forth. Can you debate the black and white clear enough and quick enough and strong enough so that this kid bringing that's a whole lot.
It'll be tough because Ryan has tapped into something few fighters ever get to tap into, and that's true celebrity.
Yeah.
And once you tap into celebrity, you tap into a whole new group of people that will irrationally, like they'll believe anything you say. Once you get into tap into true celebrity, you have a little bit of false idol worship going for you. And those people will, it's like the Beehive with Beyonce or the Swifties with Taylor Swift. Ryan's got the equivalent of that in some of his fan base. Those people are the loudest, most irrational people ever. So to your point, the black and white won't even matter to them. You may not win in the court of public opinion. You may win with the New York State Athletic Commission, but that's convincing them. That's going to be hard to do. Yeah.